Hi everybody, welcome to today's video. Long time no me. It's been so long that I stood here to chit chat with you guys. So today we're going to be discussing some of the hard facts about motherhood. Now, once again, as usual, these are things that are peculiar to me. Probably some of you may be able to relate, but this is not a one size fits all video. This is something that is peculiar to me, some hard facts that I've had to find out along my journey on the motherhood thing. So I waited so long to do this video. I wanted my son to turn 1 yet. And yes, thank you guys so much for the birthday wishes on Bobo. Bobo is now 1 year old. So I wanted my son to turn one, just so that I can be speaking from a place of uh a more grounded and a more rounded experience, and that is why I'm bringing this video today. And yes, without further ado, let us get right into the video. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and comment on this video. So yeah, let's start. Motherhood is such a roller coaster of emotions. I'm not even going to lie. There are the days that you are crying, there are the days you are doubting yourself, there are the days that you are so happy, there are the days that you are proud of yourself. It is a roller coaster of emotions. Like, it's not linear, it's like this and like this and like that. So having to navigate through motherhood is so difficult, so difficult. This past 1 year has been one of the most difficult times of my life, but I'm so happy that it looks like I have gotten a hang of it. But the gag is that when you think that you've got to the hang of motherhood, it just slips out of your hand. So this video is going to be directed towards the people that are currently pregnant, or the people that just newly put to bed, and you are just thinking like, oh god, what have I gone to do, what have I done, what have I gotten myself into. Watch this video. I hope that this video helps you. I hope that this video encourages you, because while I was going through the whole just put to bed newborn phase and big infant phase, I really needed motivation, because there were a lot of things that were happening to me that I'm like, oh my god, if this is how this whole thing is, I do not want to be part of it. So now that we have passed that stage, we are now in the toddlerhood, which I know that there will still be some challenges along the way, which of course I am bracing myself up for. But yeah, let's get right into it. So the very first hard fact that I learned in my motherhood journey is that it does not get better. Hear me out. It doesn't get better in the sense that the workload does not reduce. If anything, it increases. Like, let's not even lie to ourselves. If anything, the workload increases, because, oh, you're like, I remember when I was pregnant, right? When I was pregnant, I'm like, oh God, I cannot wait to put to bed. I'm tired of being pregnant. I'm tired of being pregnant. And then I put to bed, I'm like, oh my God, I cannot wait for this newborn phase. I'm not sleeping. Newborn is not sleeping. Like, I can't get the hang of it. And then we left the newborn phase. We got into the big infant phase. Like, oh, what will baby eat? Oh, baby is doing this, baby is doing that. And now we're in the toddler phase, and now my worries, oh Bolori, leave that place, Bobo, come down from that place. It never gets better. Like, the worries are never ending. It continues. So don't you ever think that, oh, okay, now we're a toddler. Even when your children become teen, there's problem to worry. Look at me, as old as I am, I'm somebody's mother. My mother still worries for me, because anything happens to me, anything happens to my baby, I'm calling my mother, mommy, this, so mommy, that. I remember the other day, Bolin was not feeling fine. I called my mother by 3 a.m. in the morning. I'm calling her, I'm crying, like, hey, see what's happening. So it never, once you have signed up to become a parent, it's a lifelong commitment. You are going to be a parent from the day you put to bed up until the day you die. Even if you lose your child, god forbid, for the people that have lost their children, you will always be a parent from the day you put to bed up until the day you die. Look at, as big as I am, my mother still worries for me. My mother, as big as my mother is, her mother still worries for her. I remember there was a time my mother did this romanticism, and we went to visit her mother. She said she didn't want to go, that because she doesn't want her mother to see her leg like that. Somehow we found a way to make her go. When her mother saw the leg, her mother is worrying, calling her every 2 seconds. Have you done this to the leg? Her mother, that's my grandma. Her mother is worrying, calling. So it it never gets better. So don't let anybody deceive you and say, don't worry, now once you put to bed you can rest. No, baby, there's no resting. The work is from that day you put to bed up until the day that you die, because your children will put to bed, you will have to care for their children will put to bed, you will care for their children's children. That is how life is. So no, it does not get better. The workload does not reduce. If anything, it increases. The second hard fact for me as a parent or as a mom is that I don't hear people talk about this so much, but it will take a toll on the intimacy that you have with your partner or with your husband, especially if you don't have help. I am telling you, the best form of birth control is to have a baby when you don't have help. You know what, when you're like, okay, baby has slept, at first maybe at the newborn phase. I hope there's no child here. If there's a child 18 under 18, please log out. I want to talk some stuff. So yeah, the newborn phase is like, okay, baby can just be in the crib and you people can get it on, you can get down. But when your baby starts to grow, when your baby is, starting to mature, you cannot do certain things in their presence anymore. These days, you want to get your freaky on with your husband. It's okay, Bobo, go to the parlor, go and watch Miss Rachel. On a good day, Poluri can sit in the parlor 1 hour and watch Miss Rachel. But somehow, I don't even know how he knows that we want to do freaky, freaky. Immediately you put the Miss Rachel for him, just immediately as the mood is about to start, you just hear one loud cry. It's as if Bolurin fell from two-story building. You run to the parlor, nothing. He just crying. So intimacy, it takes a toll on your intimacy. That one is the first part of, especially if you don't have help. Now I cannot speak for the people that have help. I personally do not have help. So this again, it is my own personal experience. Intimacy, you have to literally steal the time. Sometimes, okay, Boluri is sleeping, me, I'm too tired. Like, I'm tired from toddling around Boluri from morning till night. I'm tired from trying to get him to eat, from putting him to bed. Mom, these days you wake up in the morning, immediately you wake up, you start da 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 da. Before you will finish, before you close and open your eyes, it's night again. Tomorrow, race and repeat. It's the same thing. So sometimes you're tired, and sometimes when you've gotten your freaking on, Boluri is sleeping, daddy is tired. Sometimes daddy and mommy are ready, Boluri will not let you. So, baby girl, it will cause a strain in your intimacy. The intimacy that you have with your partner, the intimacy you have with your husband is going to cause a very big strain. At least for me, it's causing a strain. So we're just trying to wing it. Ah, don't worry. By the time Boluri becomes, by the time he starts going to school, we can start doing. Please don't look at me like I'm crazy. You know what I'm talking about. Especially if you don't have help. I don't know for people that have help. Oh. Now, in that same vein of causing a strain in your intimacy, it will also cause a strain in the relationship you have with your friends. Yes, it will. This is even no, it's not like, oh, my friends are no mothers, baby. It is difficult. It is easier if you have mom friends and your mom friends, they have children at about the same age as your child. It will be easier because they understand, they know what it's like. Right now in my life, the friends that I have, our mom friends, and all our children are at about the same age, like maybe 1 month older, 2 months older, 3 months older. So they understand. Sometimes when we pick up the phone and we speak, it's like, oh my God, my sister, I beg no vex. It's been long. And like, oh, me, I understand too. So, but if you have regular friends, like maybe single friends or friends that are not moms yet, it's going to look like you are not looking out for them. It's going to look like you are not, caring for them, but they really don't understand what you are going through. They don't understand how difficult, how tasking, how demanding motherhood can be, especially if you have single friends or younger friends, that are not your parents. It's very difficult. In the same vein, so sometimes this your single friends or your friends that are not moms are going to invite you for outings like, let's go to so place. Me these days, I don't even like going anywhere again because I'll think, oh, before I'll struggle to put Bolero in the cassette, I'll pack this, pack that. I'll go there only to go and be doing nanny, to go and be doing baby nurse. I never enjoy myself when I go out, so I rather just stay in the house. So it causes a strain. You are not always able to attend functions. Even if you attend functions, you are attending you are wanting to go back. So it causes a strain in your relationship, in your friendships. Please, if you're a single person or you are not yet a mom and you are watching this, please give grace to your mom friends. It is not easy. I'm telling you, that is why it's easier for mom friends to make friends with other people that are moms, because it's like, you know what I'm going through. You are experiencing what I'm going through firsthand, so you can understand. This next tip is for those of you that newly have just put to bed, or your babies are still 6 months, 8 months and on, and you're thinking, God, what have I become? Look at me, I'm no longer confident. I used to be this, I used to be that, but now look at me. All I do is breastfeed, all I do is just stay in the house, sit in this house. I've not done my hair. This baby is taking all my life. Baby, I was you. I was there. You are going to get your confidence back. That is 100%. You are going to get your confidence back. What you are feeling right now is just the rush of emotions. There's just so much going on. And especially For I don't know if this happens to other people, but if you see like your husband is just like, oh babe, I'm leaving, I'm going to so place, I'm going to so place. Your husband can just up and move, but you can't just up and move. You have to plan, you have to calculate. Who will carry my baby? Who? Will especially if you don't have help. Especially if you don't have help. I'm saying this for people that don't have help, because if you have help, you can just keep your baby and you move. But especially if you don't have help, if you're everything for your baby, your husband just ups, I'm here, I'm going there, and then you are thinking, God, this used to be me. I used to just up and leave, but now you can't just up and leave again. You're already feeling defeated. You're already feeling like you're no longer beautiful. You feel like the whole world is has left you behind. The whole world has packed up and left you. Baby, don't worry. You are going to gain your confidence back. That is 100%. I was you. If you see where my confidence is at right now, now that my son is 1, we are preparing to take him to school. He's starting kindergarten, a big crutch, whatever it is that you do there. We're preparing to take him to school. Like, I'm bubbling inside. The confidence is like mega. You are going to get your confidence back. I now have the time to do my makeup, dress up again. You guys remember when I was pregnant? I used to give you guys outfits, makeup. Then I put to bed, and then for like the first 9 months, it's like, whoa, this is me. Oh, take me as I am. But now you can see that I am putting in effort. I'm starting to be that girl again. You are going to get your confidence back, but try not to get pregnant soon after again, because you are going back to square one. Now, this is for the people that want to space their children, maybe 2 3 years. But if you want to do pa 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 and finish up as your pikin dey reach one, carry another belle, make so that you just do everything. But for the people that want to space their children, try your possible best to not get pregnant again. In God's name, I'm using to beg you. If you don't want to do birth control, please try and wear protection so you don't get pregnant again. Because once you get pregnant again, you see those hormones, those emotions that you were feeling right from day one of your pregnancy, back to square one. That's what me I have to say. You see, sleep, the thing they call sleep. I don't know the last time I had sleep, I a good sleep. Ever since I got pregnant till now, this is going on 2 years. I don't know the last time that I can beat my chest and say, this sleep enter. Sleep becomes a myth. You know when we used to laugh at our parents, like, mommy, your own, or somebody enter room, you don't jump up like say house they born. My mother, once you enter my mother's room, she will jump up as if house wants to burn. My sister, now issues of life, now issues of life. So sleep becomes a myth. I don't know the last time I had a restful sleep right from the days of my pregnancy. Being pregnant, tossing and turning in bed, and then baby coming, and then not being able to sleep up till now. I don't know the last time I had a good night's rest or afternoon. I can't even sleep in the afternoon, because it's that afternoon that okay, maybe your baby is taking a nap. For me, that does not have help. My baby is taking a nap. That's when I have to cook. I have to do this. I have to do that. Then the night now that my son now sleeps, that's when I know that I want to scroll TikTok. That's when I want to scroll Instagram. That's when I want to scroll Twitter, because that is the only chance that I have to catch up with the world, catch up with news in the world. Sleep becomes a myth, baby. Sleep becomes a myth. So if you are pregnant now, you think that by the time you put to bed, you start sleeping. Just forget about sleep for now. Maybe until your children becomes like pre-teens, when they can start sleeping on their own. Forget about sleep for now. Sleep is a myth. Sleep becomes a myth. Your reality and sleep are on parallel lines. They need a meet. You are going to feel tiredness and exhaustion. Tiredness, like the way I dey tire. Sometimes I just get in a very bad mood, because it's like, bro, I am exhausted. Like from inside my stomach, I can feel the exhaustion. You're going to feel so tired, you're going to feel so exhausted. But in that tiredness and the exhaustion rather, you are going to get this rewarding feeling. I don't know how to explain it. If you've not been here, you will never understand. In that your tiredness, in that your exhaustion, you're going to get this rewarding feeling. Like me, sometimes I'm like, oh God, I need a break. I need a break. And Bobo just comes and holds me a certain way. Oh, my heart will just melt. I don't know how to explain it. Oh, my heart will just melt. Oh, I'm like, oh God, I'm tired. I'm tired. Oh, then I just drag myself out of bed to go and make something for Bobo to eat. And then I make the food for him, and he eats everything, and he's happy and jumping. I will just be relaxed. Like, at least I feel rewarded. I don't know how to explain it. So you're going to be so tired, you're going to be so exhausted, but in all of this tiredness and exhaustion, this calming feeling, this feeling of well done, you are going to get it. the very last thing is that life will make sense again. Things will make sense again. I know it may not seem like it right now, like with what you're going through. Oh my God, I'm tired. Why did I do this? Why did I do that? Life is going to make sense. Take it from me. Look at the people that follow this journey. You know now, there were the times I had given up. There were the times I'm saying, oh, I don't have money. There were the times I'm saying, oh, I need a job. There were the times you people already know my story. You know my journey. But life is going to make sense. I 100% promise you. There was a time in this journey that I stopped dreaming. By dreaming now, I stopped aspiring. I stopped aspiring for anything. Got to a point I just told myself, well, maybe stay at home, mommy. I'm just going to do now. Sit down, feed baby, feed baby. You do. Another one enter. I am dreaming. I'm starting to dream again. I'm starting to dream again. Like I'm starting to think of the future again. I'm starting to think of myself again. I'm starting to think of more creative things. I'm starting to think of things to do. Like I'm starting to add value. I'm trying to think of how to add value to the world and to the people around me. So things are going to get better. It may not feel like it right now, but take it from me. I was where you are. Take it from me, baby. Things are going to get better. And if nobody has told you today, you are doing a great, amazing, and fantastic job. You are doing a great job. Don't ever doubt yourself. Don't ever second guess yourself. You are doing the best that you can. And what God only wants from you is to do the best that you can. The rest, God will do it. Okay? I hope this video was helpful to somebody. And toddler moms, please drop tips on how to be a toddler mom and welcome me to the toddler momhood. And if you stayed up till this long, we're now best friends, so you know what to do. Like this video and subscribe to this channel. And until my next upload, guys, be well. Bye.